This is a world where everyone can awaken supernatural powers. Someone awakens the lightning ability. Crush the darkness with thunder. Someone awakens fire powers. Preserve everything with flame. Some people awaken earth powers. With the land guard ability, someone awakens the water ability. Take control of the whole field with the sea, and I awaken the most useless wood type ability. Can only treat minor injuries. My childhood sweetheart was even after I awakened wood type abilities. Dump me without hesitation. I'm not only not angry but happy. Just because I am awakening with supernatural powers. Simultaneously activate ninjutsu system. At this point I came to my senses, looking at the people laughing at me. Sneer in my heart. Wooden Shield was my favorite anime in my previous life. The heaven-defying ability, and I deeply understand, compared with his other abilities, they are just garbage workers. There is a big Buddha room, there is a wooden man for treatment, there is no printed meaning control. The world of flower art is coming. Incorporates all abilities. Other superpowers compete with him. As for talent, I'm not worried at all. System in hand, even low talent. I also have the confidence to stand on top of the world. But now is not the time to think too much. The most important thing now is to complete the task first. Let's talk about getting attribute points after testing out the talent. But the teacher actually used the wooden style garbage art as an excuse. Refuse me test talent. But when I faced this terrifying aura, my face turned into a bottleneck. The boss stood straight and didn't flinch at all. Just because my father taught me from childhood, when is the person? You can't bend your waist or knees. The invigilator who is looking for death is furious. A fireball suddenly appeared on my right hand. I have to teach you to stop. An old voice sounded. Followed by an old man very fast. The stopped middle-aged man shot at the students in public. Liang Ji, you are too impulsive. Liang Ji put away the fireball unwillingly. Glared at me fiercely. The director's son dared to insult our first school. You must not let such a person enroll. The old man nodded lightly and looked at me calmly. You want to test talent, can? But the old man's ugly words are up front. No matter what level of talent you are. I didn't even mention my first school. Woody waste like this may not be worth cultivating. So you better put away your petty thoughts. Don't be like a pug. I begged the old man to let you go to school. I ignored the old man. Go straight to a stone monument as tall as a man. With a calm face, I put my hand on it. Awakening, lift up my hand to touch the stone tablet. The spiritual energy in the body is slowly pouring in. Even though I didn't use any force, the stone tablet changed instantly. A flash of white, followed by yellow, also appear and disappear quickly. Then the color of the steel went straight to red. The red on the steel fades quickly. A blackness that seems to devour time and everything appears. Then occupied the entire monument. At this moment everyone is sluggish as if they have lost their souls. After a while, won't it? God-level talent. The director is dumbfounded now. He never imagined. The legendary talent was born under his own eyes. Immediately stuttered. Welcome to Lin Lin. I looked at him strangely and smiled. Director, just now you said you wouldn't accept me regardless of talent. He wiped the cold sweat from his brow. If the principal knows that because of his own, shut down a God-level gifted student, that must kill him. Even if it's still trash in the future. Even if he is expelled from school, he will still have to enroll in school. Either that or it's my own dereliction of duty will be punished by the principal. Then he looked aside. The invigilator who has long been sluggish, yelled Liang Jing. You secretly changed the awakening ceremony of Linkang classmate to abominable. You will be expelled from this institution from now on. Get out. Liang Ji has fooled him. Never thought that I would become a scapegoat. Enrollment is exempt. I don't like the environment here. After finishing speaking, he walked towards the gate of the school, passed by Zhang Menjian. It's the latter with a sweet smile on his face. Is it Lin Kangsang's mistake? How about you forgive me just once? I interrupted him directly. He left the school without looking back. At this time, I was sitting alone in the corner of the teleportation array. Look away. Look at the ninjutsu shop on the system panel in my mind. A thought. Then dense information appeared in front of my eyes. I was surprised to find the system actually covers all ninjutsu in the original book. And what I awakened is that the wooden shield can only use this kind of number of people. Click on the list of wooden shields. I nodded in satisfaction. After reading the ninjutsu interface, I always feel like something is missing. What about those strong tolerance numbers and even numbers? I continue to rummage through the system interface. Finally, in the option that says Treasure Exchange, found many amazing things. It's true that my eyes are a little dull. The information in front of me is astonishing. Wind chime scroll after use. The host cannon does not exceed its own strength. 2 monsters who took over the throne forcibly signed a contract. Once the contract is completed, the monster will never betray its host for life. Rasengan level unknown non-attribute ninjutsu. This technique has great room for growth. Compatible with all lizards. Can change its own nature to increase its power. Immortal mode communication naturally becomes an immortal. After entering this mode, the host's ninjutsu power, speed and strength will be increased by 10 times. Flying Thunder God has no CD and no activation of time and space magic. Once the enemy is marked by the spell, even if I run to the ends of the earth, I can't escape. Kaleidoscope Sharingan owns Kaleidoscope. I'm not afraid to travel all over the world. Rely on me to see this instant ecstasy. But after the ecstasy, watching the astronomical sums required for redemption come back. Calm 1 million energy. I'm about to be shoveled to death by the treasure store. There's nothing in here that I don't want. Beal God, this is the artifact I need most now. I've been daydreaming for half a day. Finally make a decision and click to open the system store. Use the only energy point to exchange Muji after healing. There is suddenly a lot of knowledge in the brain. Then I feel hot. A sense of comfort appears instantly. Successful exchange. You have mastered the Muji cure. I know. The art of other supernatural people, it takes a lot of time to practice. You can use it by directly redeeming it yourself. Overjoyed, I decided to test the effect of Muji healing. To myself, the concrete wall on the right was punched hard. Bloodstains immediately appeared on the fist. Sense of silence, affected by the passive healing effect of Muji healing. Very satisfied. After all, even Benyi said in the original book, no one can kill on the battlefield. The first generation with the Muji cure. Own, for the time being, let's just be an auxiliary ability user honestly. When you have energy points, you can directly exchange them for C-level attack ninjutsu. I looked at the wooden shield ninjutsu list. Focusing on group attack ninjutsu that requires real energy points. Drying technique. I was idle and bored. I fiddled with the system again. Finally, another exciting thing was found in the treasure column. 1000 energy points. A goo jade blood will I can become the power of Palm God. Once evolved, the kaleidoscope will have nothing to ask for. I'm afraid I won't be able to redeem the kaleidoscope in a few years. So it seems, first exchange for a blood will I have a hook jade. It's good to grow slowly. I decide Sharingan is my short-term goal. Although Sharingan is not as perverted as kaleidoscope, but it's also very useful. For example, excellent dynamic capture ability and copy ability. You can see through your opponent's attacks, so you can respond in advance. Yes, wait, and it is said that they are extremely rare. Psychedelic. I thought to myself, should I just play around with Sharingan? Wasted start. After all, Sharingan is in the original work. Is that the ancestor of playing illusion? I waited for about an hour. The number of students teleporting here is gradually increasing. When the number of students reaches 1000, the teleportation array will start. The buzzing teleportation array lights up. Less than a minute passed. These students return to Xincheng. This makes a lot of students who went out for the first time couldn't help but sigh. I listened to these discussions. The obsession with Flying Thunder God in my heart becomes stronger and stronger. At the entrance of Xincheng subway station at this moment, 2 girls holding leaflets in their hands. Is sending. Strange that the men didn't wait for them to hand it. He even took the initiative to ask for it. Everyone's attitude is weird. The way he usually runs away when he sees a flyer. Very different. A middle-aged bald man. Catalog obscenity close to those 2 girls. Excited at the same time. There are not a few people who think the same way as middle-aged men. The moment they walked away, the spiritual energy within the 2 women exploded. The few wretched guys were so frightened that they immediately ran away. Then the 2 of them sighed one after another as they looked at each other. Turn out to be, they are to help Sister Kiki fulfill her lifelong wish. to build a university that goes beyond the first institution. But only the most talented students are admitted. It's hard for the two of them. But they didn't give up. Still seriously asking each age-appropriate student. Many students, especially boys, really want to enroll in school. They also want to get close to Wu Zhaoman and Lily. But they were all rejected. They are not talented enough and can only leave happily. Wu Zhaoman does not give up and still works hard. But he actually knew in his heart, I probably won't be able to recruit students. Another half hour passed. Lily was impatient because of the sun. Holding Wu Zhaoman's hand. Sister man, let's go have dinner first. Recruit again in the afternoon. Okay, Wu Zhaoman nodded. He was about to turn around. Suddenly I saw a tall and straight figure. Teenager with admission ticket hanging around his neck. Come here. Lily, wait, I'll ask the last one and leave. Wu Zhaoman trotted up to me. Please wait a moment. I looked at this extremely beautiful girl with a confused expression on her face. Classmate, you haven't applied for university yet, have you? Nothing wrong. Wu Zhaoman breathed a sigh of relief. What level are you? God level talent. My honest God, what? Wu Zhaoman was stunned. He thought his ears were wrong. Subconsciously asked again. Classmate, tell me what grade you are. God level talent. I said in a very calm tone. What's the matter with you? It's okay, I'm leaving. Don't. Wu Zhaoman immediately grabbed my sleeve and was very excited. Classmate, are you interested in coming to our Luoshui University? We have the best teachers and the most resources here. The school is very generous to the students. Luoshui University. I was taken aback. When will there be such a university in Xincheng? How did I not hear it being said? Our university has just been established and this year is the first year of enrollment. Wu Zhaoman immediately explained. At this time, Lily pulled her and whispered, Sister Zhaoman. This guy is probably a liar. You also believe in God-level talents. I think you are getting dizzy trying to recruit students. Wu Zhaoman was right after hearing that. How could I encounter a God-level talent? Can this student please prove it? I'm not interested, I just turn around and leave. At first I thought this girl was in trouble. Need help. It turned out that it was recruiting after a long time. The last thing I want to do right now is go to college. Just about to refuse, a line of prompts suddenly floated in front of my eyes. Trigger a temporary task to be admitted to any university. Completing the admission process rewards a psychic scroll. Lily's disbelief. But Wu Zhaoman did not give up. Still want to chase. But suddenly I turned around. Looking at Lily with a smile. Little Loli, you say I'm a liar. Who is your name, Loli? Lily annoyed. Then confidently. No one with a God-level talent in 100 years. Even a genius like Miss Zhaoman. It's all just super talent. Civilian night walk. If you can't, it doesn't mean others can't. I smiled. What did you say? Lily is angry. Do you dare to make a bet with this girl? Whoever loses will be the other's lifelong companion. It just so happens that I need someone to carry a bag. I touched my chin and thought for a while and said, this seems good. You, this little girl, are quite pretty. Let's go to your school for testing. After 20 minutes, the three of them left the city and went to the suburbs. When Wu Zhaoman's car stopped at a villa complex, I just saw the true face of Luoshui University. Same as regular school. In addition to the necessary teaching facilities, Luoshui University, only one villa group is the most conspicuous. This is a student dormitory, I asked, pointing to the villa. Very surprised. But a school can provide students with villas. I'm a little impressed now. I nodded and followed Wu Zhaoman into the campus. All the way to an office building. I'm a little strange. Why is there not a single student in your school? Wu Zhaoman's classical Chinese is a bit embarrassing. Our school only accepts students with above average talents. So it's no wonder there's no one here. Superior talent. Chennai has always been among the best in graduation examinations over the years. Such a genius. I will definitely choose a more famous school. Looking at the stone monument in the distance, I walked up to the stele with ease and put my hands on it. Lily saw my calm face. As if he is full of confidence and can't help but laugh at him. When I touch the stone monument with my hand, my eyes swell. I also want to see myself with all my strength. What will happen to steel? The aura in Dick's body exploded in an instant. Suddenly poured into the stone monument. Humming steel. Suddenly a blinding white light. It's obviously broad daylight, but the office building is illuminated abnormally. There was an exclamation immediately. What happens? A woman in a red dress runs out of an office building. As a result, he stood stunned on the spot. That is, in front of him, Wu Xiaoman and Lily not far away are already dazed. I stand tall and straight in front of the pure white stone monument. This is 10 times stretched. The woman in the red dress is dumbfounded until now. I found her turning her head to watch the drama. After seeing the woman in the red dress clearly, my heart beats slightly faster. What a beautiful woman. Look at the woman in front of you. A red dress like a blood-stained. Extremely coquettish. Let me rise in an instant. Arouse the emotion of wanting to take care of her. The beauty of a woman in a red dress is different from that of a white-haired little loli. Cute is worthless compared to sexy. I took the initiative to walk up to him and held out my hand. The other party was stunned for a moment. After a little hesitation, stretch out your white and tender little hand. Hello, classmate. I am the president of Luoshui University. Classmate, can you join our school? You want me to enroll? I asked. Murong Weiwei is superior after hearing it. Even if I wish, so what? Will you stay? Then stay and let me do the admission formalities as soon as possible. Why are the three girls stunned? They didn't expect me to be in so much pain. He agreed to finish the admission task. I leave my contact information and go home. When I got home, I explained the situation to my dad. Under his arrangement the next day, me and Dad's former team members on the road to hunting monsters. At this moment, a group of people are driving a large number of cars. After coming out from the north gate of Xincheng Bay City, all the way north, everyone chatted and finally arrived at the destination at PM. After Liu Meng found a hidden place to hide the car, a group of people moved forward on foot. On the road, Liu Meng, they taught me some knowledge about monsters. And I'm going to find a weak tier 1 monster for me to practice with. I appreciate it. Liu Meng and others did not come to the monster area for fun. They have their own tasks. After he explained to me, he began to observe the surrounding environment. Look left and right. Footprints from the ground to the droppings under the tree. And a special smell in the air. Accurately distinguish the information of monsters. Liu Meng holds a piece of dry feces in his hand. Sniffed it and found it was giant bear feces. And the strength of giant bear is low. It's good for me to practice. Along the way, everyone looked for clues of giant power bears. Go ahead. The target was spotted 2 hours later in front of a cave. It's about 5 meters tall. Big gray bear. As soon as he saw the crowd, he immediately raised the alarm. Giant bear roars. Smashed a stone the size of a millstone in front of him with one palm. Seems to be driving people away. I keep my eyes open and walk forward. Soon came to Julie Bear less than 10 meters. Everyone looked at Wine Gang's flashing light from behind. He is always ready to rescue. I look in front of me. This giant bear is almost 3 times as tall as itself. Took a deep breath. This is the first time I have personally faced a monster. To be honest, I'm very nervous. Come on, stupid bear, let me see how strong you are. After the giant bear was provoked, like an out-of-control tank running towards me,